today there's going to be a good bit of sheep work today. I'm just down at the sheep shed here where I'm going to get in my ram lambs. Haven't done nothing with them for a while, so I'm actually going to give them a worm dose. And I checked with the vet, I have some of those yo boluses left over. And he says I can give them to rams as well, as long as there's no copper in it. So I'm going to give them a bolus, and I'm going to move them up then to where under my yard, where I was actually saving that up for ewes and lambs, but the ram lambs have no grass there. And I'm giving them no nuts, so I'm going to maybe move them up there till Christmas, and without any nuts, and then hopefully maybe move them somewhere else and start giving them a few nuts then. But it will deplete my grass up there a little bit. I was saving it up for ewes and lambs. But there's nothing I can do. So this ram as well, I was telling you, he's a very bad back foot, and I bought him last year and I didn't get to use him this year at all. And like, I didn't really get to use him last year much at all either, because I would have had the ram out a month before I bought him, so most of the ewes were in lamb. So I've got nothing out of him yet, and he just has a serious bad foot. I was actually thinking of letting him out with the ram lambs, and giving him a bolus and giving him a dose, and just let him out for a while on a bit of grass. Dad, I haven't been near him. Dad has been sort of treating him. In fairness, Dad has been working on him. I haven't been down near him, been that busy. And then there's these lambs here, problem ones, lame ones, and everything here. But there's a couple of yo lambs there that I threw in when I was going to the yo lamb sales that they were lame. So I was going to maybe just mark them and give them a bolus and a dose and put them up. I think there's only maybe 2 or 3 that can be kept. They were for sale, but like as I said, when the sales were on, they were lame. So we put them in here, and actually, as I said, Dad was working on these as well. I wasn't working on them, Dad was doing it. So what we might do then is with those 2 or 3, when I have the trailer on bringing the ram lambs up, is I might just mark them, give them a bolus and a dose, and put them up with Dad's hogget lambs. The ones lambs he's keeping for hoggets next year. So there's only 2 or 3 there, so sort them out. And then like Dad had been feeding these for me as well, so I think I have a couple of lambs left there. I'll just give them to him because he was feeding them for me, so he can keep them. I'll just keep the old lambs. I'll put them up with his, stick a mark on them so I know them. I think there's only 3, and there's 2 chevets and maybe 1 black. So yeah, this lad has been so bad for so long, months. But he is sort of walking on it now, so I think I'll chance and let him out, give him a bolus and a dose and let him out, and just assess him for a couple of weeks. And see, I'm going to run everything through the footbath today. All the ewes will be coming through the footbath today again. As I say, I'm going to talk to the vet about that foot vax again today. And if it's a runner, I'll probably order it and maybe do that next week. If it lasts for 6 months, then it'll cover me all through the lambing. Or I might wait till maybe after Christmas. I'll have a chat with him and see when's the best time to do it. Because maybe we'd be as well to try and clear up the ones that are a bit lame already. And then just up here, there's another ram lamb of mine where Dad had brought him in as well. Dad has been doing a good bit with the bits and bobs with the sheep like that for me, in fairness to him. I might give out about him doing the mess, having mess and all like that, but look, there's a ram lamb was out in the field. I'd probably have to leave him in. He probably need an injection. Now that lad is never going to make a ram, but the guy that takes the ram lambs for the Ramadan or whatever it is, he said he'll take hogget rams next year. So anything that's not going to make a ram lamb can go to him, but he says it won't be till the 1st of June, and like it's only up and round. But as I stated before, they always pay reasonably good money. You don't have to pay commission, and you've no travelling. It's only 10 minutes up the road. So that doesn't make a ram. That'll be one of them. He'll never make a ram, but still, I'd say I'll give him an injection today. Now, Dad said he was very bad. He treated him. He paired it, and he treated him. So when I'm here today at sheep, a lot of the work will be at sheep today. And then probably in this video as well is we're going to tie up all these packs, and maybe tomorrow go with this wool and get it the feck out of here, and we can get that side cleaned out. Normally we'd have that done by now. But we're just, as usual, we're behind. So look, I'll go and get these ram lambs now. Just to show you there, that's them. I only have 10, and one lad's up there, he's never going to make it, so there's only 9 there. And when I go to the show and sale next year, I have to have 5. But in my opinion, there's nothing there any good. And I've been out of this society for 2 years because I got rid of everything, including my stock ram, because I had hoggets, ram, lamb, stock ram. I got rid of everything because they were so bad. The quality was so poor, and I don't think it's great now either. But anyway, if I have to try and wiggle my way back in and see how it goes. I'm just wondering, has that lad got a swelled sack? We'll just have to check him when he, like, there's a lad there, he's never going to make a ram either, and that lad. So I'll be pushing to have 5 for the sale next October. I'll be pushing to have 5, but look, I have to try and get back, but like this, the new ram I got this year is my last go at it. If he doesn't produce, then I'm walking away, which I said before. But anyway, look, we'll dose them, bolus them, and I think I'll let that other lad out with them as well, the owl lad. As you can see, had it on time-lapse there, but one lad jumped the gate and he got his foot caught down the side of the fucking gate there as well. So, jeez, they're mad. Another lad jumped up and smacked me in the face. They're fucking mad. But maybe when you see them in close in the race like that, maybe they don't look quite as bad. But anyway, they're still not good. But actually, what I was thinking as well, the very little mark on them, so I'll probably throw a brand on them as well while I'm here, especially when they're going to be moved up there. We're going to be under the yard anyway. I'd see them there for it, but I'll stick a mark on them when I have them, and we'll get the trailer on then and move them up, put them through the footbath and then move them up. Just to show you that lad's foot already, it's still swelled there. I don't know whether that'll ever come right. But anyway, we'll see how he progresses. We're going to let him out now anyway. Just to show you, look at the grass here. Like, I was trying to save this up for ewes and lambs, but as I said earlier in the video, they had no grass. Oh, that's bitter today. Just going to stand in here on this side of the trailer. They had no grass down there, so look, I might just leave them here for a month or two till Christmas and see can I move them somewhere else and start giving them a bit of meal. Like, they've cost me nothing really yet, only a bit of meal when they were small lambs. They've got no meal. I've tried to keep them on a bit of grass, so I didn't even put my hand on them to see what sort of condition they're in. I didn't do that, but look, I'll try and do this now till Christmas. Leave them here. Like, there's only fucking 9 rat lambs and 1 owl ram. They're not hardly going to pare this down, you know. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We let them out here anyway, and hopefully they'll do okay here. But if I have to get maybe a bit of meal before I intended, or nuts, maybe I'll do that. Come on, out. Come on. He's quite bad now after going through the footbath and the foaming and splashing up on it. He's quite lame, but look, we'll see how he goes here just for a week or two. And if I have to bring him back in, I will. But he'd be better out. He'd just be better out nibbling a bit of grass. And like, I'll probably be bringing them back down to the shed maybe once a week or a fortnight and try to give them a run through the footbath anyway, and we keep assessing them then. But I injected them there as well. I gave them an antibiotic. But I had given them fucking 2 courses of antibiotics already, so I don't know whether they really worked or not. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I should have got the vet out to have a look at it, but like, what would they only do? Only put them on a course of antibiotics as well and do what we're doing, I suppose. But like, sure, look, hindsight's 2020, isn't it? So we'll go back down and get these yow lambs. Getting the yows in now just to pair another few feet running through the footpath. But I haven't let the dog out. I'm just letting them go, sort of go in on their own, because the dog runs them and runs them and runs them, and I just don't want that really. So I'll probably let the dog out at the last minute when I have them all in one batch, because they've the scope over the whole area here. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4. They've 6 fields there that they're way down there as well, way down there. So I have to go out there and get them. But yeah, I just don't like the dog running them. So there's probably a few ones I missed the last day that I didn't pair. So hopefully we get them today. I want to try clear up this feed problem before I consider doing the foot vax. Oh, that reminds me now, I need to ring the vet and just figure out about that. So yeah, we'll get them in and we'll pair a few. I paired a couple of lambs there, yow lambs as well, and I put them up with Dad, so I've done all that. I didn't video it, but like we might get some video of some of these. Have them all in there. I'm just going to do it a little bit differently today than what I've done the last day. Just close this gate. I may let small batches into the bottom pen there in the passageway and go through them in small batches of 20 or 30 to see, can I see the lame ones, and any lame one then I may pair them and dip them in the formalin or whatever. But the only thing is, they've got a couple of runs through the footbath now. Their feet are going to be fairly hard to pair, but anyway, going to do that. It's the only way to try and get rid of it now is to go through them really hard and get them all and try and get them solved. Just putting out silage here now for the cows. The battery died in the GoPro just as we were finishing up with the sheep's feet, and we put everything through the footbath. So I'm just up here now throwing out these bales of silage for the cattle. Tomorrow Dad wants to sort out, won't be going with the wool tomorrow, I don't think. Dad wants to sort out lambs and ram lambs, and then we're dipping. There won't be this video, it'll be the next video. I think we're dipping on Friday, so that'll be coming out next Tuesday. I think we're dipping Friday anyway, I have to confirm that. So good bit happening, good bit of different things happening. A lot of sheep stuff, a lot of livestock stuff. So yeah, we'll get these bales out now. Just to say as well, this is my own silage that I brought from home. I wanted to see what sort of how well they were going through it and what sort of quality it was. Now for the new acre scheme, we need to do soil samples, which I was going to do anyway. So before Christmas, I want to do the soil samples, and then when I'm doing the soil samples, I'm going to get the silage tested, just for curiosity, to see what it's like. Now the only thing is, I'll probably be finished using this stuff, and I'll be into the other fields where the other fields was greener, where it had got slurry in the spring, and it was leafier stuff. This was probably a bit late getting cut because of the weather, and it's probably a bit more stemmy. But I tell you one thing, like, I've put out a couple of rows of it there since the cattle went in. I know they're not in that long, but I haven't had one fork full of waste yet, apart from like your weeds, like the bits of docks in it and stuff like that, you know, some of the weeds. But other than that, there hasn't been a fork full of waste. And isn't it strange, like, such a bad year, and probably the silage is probably coming out better than any other year. But like, looks okay, smells good, smells really good. So happy enough in that sense. And like I know, like, it's wetter. There's a wetter bale, but like I wrung it out, and there's no moisture actually coming out of it, you know what I mean? So so yeah, I'll let you know whenever I'm doing the soil tests, and I'll get the silage tested, because I haven't tested the silage since I done my feckin' green cert back maybe 25 years ago, 30 years ago. So we want to be doing it every year, really, because if the quality of it is down, you want to be feeding your cow a bit extra, especially when she's suckling here in the winter. I know maybe it's different for sucklers and dairymen. The money is not in the sucklers, and maybe the quality doesn't need to be as good. But sure, look, we're going to try and do things as right as we can. You'll never get everything perfect anyway. So, and like the silage with the sucklers will always be that little bit stemmier. But like, there's good leaf in that as well. You can see there's good leaf in it. It was a bit late getting cut, but anyway, we'll see how it goes, and we'll keep you informed. Yes, it was a little high. finished in there. It's just now, I'll probably have to bring it up a bit. I'll tap it up from the bottom because if I open this, the gate's going to slap down. So probably going to have to get a creep gate for here anyway. This is just going to do for the minute. And so that's it, yeah. Throw in a couple of bales of straw and we're gone now here. We're back up at the slats. It's the next day on from when we were at the sheep. Just this morning, just helping my dad. We were moving lambs, putting them through the footbath, sorting out lambs. The ones he was keeping, taking some out of it and getting some ready for the factory for next week. So I just didn't get any of that video. But I didn't get this done the last day. We were just hanging these couple of gates and getting ready. Going to take that plastic over today. Maybe put in another bale of straw there. I'm going to open up that gate, give the cows the extra bit, and get this gate up and hopefully get ready for vaccinating. I might get to it on Saturday, I'm not sure. As I was saying just earlier in this video, yeah, we're dipping on Friday. That's confirmed now. So Friday is dipping. And I think Thursday is tied up as well. So don't know, because your one was on about the foot vax in the vets as well, so that's coming as well. So probably won't get to do the vaccinating of the cattle or the sheep until maybe next week. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I want to get these gates up and ready for it anyway, and then at least, because I have the vaccinating stuff, I have it left over from last year, some of it, because I feck all calves here. I've enough to do them. So as I said before, they'll be done now and then 4 or 5 weeks apart to do them again. And I'll show all that when it's happening anyway. So get this gate up. I have a spare post here because I gave them a big lie back there. So I have a spare post. Just need to take off a couple of these hangers. Have the tools with me today. I did come up once or twice before and I didn't have any spanners with me. So we will. Oh God, that sun's bright. It's a good complaint, isn't it? So yeah, just need to open them with the spanners, put on hangers there, and hang the gate. It's not a big job. Then just throw the plastic into the Jeep. I'll reverse the Jeep in, and then just get the tractor and throw out a bale of straw, and that's it for today. Probably going to finish off the video here because I had videoed some on my phone as well, and there's some on that. So look at. Going to finish it up now, and I say, as always, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and we will catch you at the next one.